Alright, step one is you want to remove the old door handle out of there. So what we're going to do is we're going to unscrew this right here, the faceplate. So we get a view of that. This is the exciting part. Okay, one down. Voila. Gonna pop that out maybe. Sometimes it'll be stuck in a little bit because of the paint. Try to get your piece in there. Okay, now that's loosened. I'm going to now unscrew the door handle part. So with using the two screws here, this is a Phillips head screwdriver, not a flathead. So I'm going to unscrew this. Alright. So pretty long screws, lots of threads on here. So get that out of there. Okay, there's one on each side. We're going to remove the other screw on this side. Now this one will probably start coming loose over here. See how it's coming out? So if you hold that with one hand, and you can unscrew this other side, so it'll keep the screw from falling, or the handle from falling on your floor. They aren't really tight. You must just do it with your hand once you just loosen it. So we're just basically unloosening it from this side, or unscrewing, I should say. The other screw's free. Okay, so now this part just slides off. That's the part with the lock or the keyhole. What you have is this part here, probably held on with paint, so we're just going to give a little bump there, and this part slides off. Too much, it just disassembles. Okay, so we're going to go look over here. So as you can see, this part goes through this part, so you won't be able to pull this assembly out because that's in the way. So one of them has to come undone first. So simply pull that out, and then you can pull this one out, and you are ready to go. Oh, fortunately, we have our replacement right there. So let's get this set up. And we'll show you that was the removal, and now we're going to put this one in here. Right, we're going to remove this old strike plate first, and this is basically pretty simple. 2 screws, Phillips head screws, unscrew those. Simple enough, and like before, the paint might hold it in a little bit, give it a little bump, and it should come right off of there. Maybe just a little bit of a, there we go. Alright, let's get rolling on our install then. Alright, my friends, so we got our new bump strike plate here. Basically, it's going to go right there in the exact same spot. So we got our Phillips head screwdriver. Get one started a little bit, and we're going to put the other one in there. Okay, and with this, you want to kind of tighten it a little bit, make sure it's set, and kind of tighten both sides there. See if we can't get a better view. Okay. that. How come I can't see the screws there? It's pretty dark. There we go. So there's our strike plate in already. And let's get rolling on the rest of it. Alright, here we have the latch, and we're going to install that first. Okay, what you want to look for is if this is chiseled out, it's indented here, so you can leave this faceplate on. If it's not and it's flush, you have to use that other part, which would basically be this. You would remove this faceplate. But since we have that already fit, we're going to go ahead and place this in here. So you want to make sure it's facing the correct direction. So we have, if you face it this way, it's not going to shut because your door is shutting that way. You want the angled part to be angles towards your door, how it's shutting, okay? So that's pretty important, or else your door won't shut. So let's get our screws going in there. Okay, like so. Just get them started a little bit. And we're going to unscrew this in here. Let's see. Same thing with the other one. You don't want to over tighten either of them first. Just kind of get them in line. Make sure that's going in pretty good. Flush. Tighten back the other side. And give this one more little bit of turn. And same with that. Okay? And we should be able to make sure that's not hitting anywhere, and then that's going to line up nicely. Okay. You don't want to shut it right now because you might lock yourself in. Right? We don't want to do that. Okay? So that's where we're at. Now let's get the rest of this fixed, shall we? Okay. So now we have our handles here. Just slide it apart. Okay, so this is the inside right here, and this is the outside. So you want your outside, obviously, to have the lock, the key mechanism, and this side, the inner side, to have the locking mechanism. Okay? So we're going to put this, one with the keyhole, on the outside of your door. Okay. And let's see, this is kind of important, so we're going to roll around to the other side, give you a shot of this. So what we have here is that hole right there. You want to make sure that this lines up correctly. Okay, so this long stem is going to go through that hole there. So just like that. That fits through there. Okay. Step back up over here. Now we're taking our locking side. Let's hold this in place so it doesn't push it through. And we'll just line up the holes and everything with that right there. So, alright, so that's in place. Just like that. And just as before, we have our two screws. One's going to go on each side. Let's go ahead and I'm going to get one started, and then I'll give you a better view. So I'm going to hold this like last time. Hold this side so you don't push it out in case it goes in the wrong side there. And a lot of rotations you have to do before it finally tightens down. That's fine. Before you get it, you don't want it too tight, just tight enough so it's not going to be falling out, okay? Now I'm going to give you a view of the other side here. This other screw hole. Alright. That's what we're looking at. Let's get that started, shall we? Okay. And this one's a little bit tougher to reach. Actually, I'm probably going to have to bend it down a little bit. So can I do this while holding my recording device? Oh, you betcha. And coughing at the same time. Alright, so let's pull it down while we're pulling down, so it's a little tougher to screw in there. Okay, I'm just going to go back to our other camera angle. You guys basically have the right idea here as far as screwing it in. I'm just going to apply some downward pressure so the handle bends a little bit, and then we can screw it in correctly. Alright, almost done with this install. So now I'm going to take, before I tighten it up too much, I'm going to take some time. You can see where the old handle was. I'm just going to go ahead and lift that up just a tad to cover that. And continue screwing this side in a little bit. Uh-oh. Hopefully it works, because I just shut the door and locked myself in. And this one's going to bend the handle down a little bit. Alright, so we can tighten that one, then we'll go back, give this one a few turns. Same way, go over here, tighten it a few times. Over here, a couple more. Over here, a couple more. And one for good measure. Alright, so let's see how it works. That is nice. We're actually able to let ourselves in. Okay, it shuts nicely. See how the locking mechanism works. It's locked and unlocked, and I'll lock it from this side and see if anyone can't unlock it. Okay, they did give us a key, so we're going to show you how to unlock it real quick. Follow over here. And it's locked. You basically, it has this flattened edge right here. You're going to insert that into the hole. If you can see that. Sorry, try to get it better. And it should be straight in. Just kind of rotate it until you get until it fits. Turn, and now we're unlocked. Okay. Alright, my friends, that is how you install a door handle. Thanks for watching.